Hello, and welcome to the IT Project Management course. In this video, we will be discussing the first phase of project management, initiating. Along with our first phase, we're going to be talking about project artifacts, so let's jump into it. Today, we have 3 topics to cover. We will be starting out with defining initiation and what that means in project management terms. We will then define project artifacts and list some of the main examples of these artifacts. Lastly, we will bring it all together and discuss the main project artifacts used in the initiating phase. But before we jump in for today, let's review our hybrid model of project management. We are at the initiating phase, as noted above. This phase kicks off the process of project management and leads into the planning phase. There are only a few components being pulled from Agile project management in this phase based on the model that we're using. As a reminder, this model is just one of the many ways to approach hybrid project management. Beyond just hybrid project management, there are even more ways to approach project management in general. So what is initiating? To put it quite simply, initiating involves starting the project. Some models of project management separate out project approval and formalization into a separate phase, but our approach to hybrid project management will start out with project approval. As mentioned in a previous video, a suggestion, idea, or request for a project comes in, and the appropriate approving authority signs off on the project. After a project is approved, the project must then formally be started or kicked off. A kickoff is typically a meeting with project stakeholders or individuals that have a vested interest in the project. The project team is also included in the kickoff, and this group consists of individuals contributing to the project work. In a typical kickoff meeting, you will be reviewing parts of the project brief or project charter. These 2 documents are project artifacts, and they lay the groundwork for the initiating phase and help you transition into the planning phase. A project artifact is a fancy way of saying a document relating to the project. The project brief and project charter are considered project artifacts. Both the project brief and the charter are documents summarizing key elements in the project. In the next phase, planning, we will be discussing Gantt charts and user stories in great detail. A Gantt chart is a document detailing each of the project phases and the tasks required for each of those sections. User stories are descriptions of the end result of work that the project is trying to accomplish. Other important artifacts relating to the project include contracts, meeting agendas, presentations, a list of decisions, and a plan for releasing the project after it has been completed. As previously stated, the project brief and project charter both elicit key elements of the project. The project charter tends to be a bit more detailed, while the project brief acts as a high-level overview of the project elements. So what is typically included in the project charter and brief? The most common elements included are the project description, the scope, or set of boundaries for what should be included in the project, the roles and responsibilities of members of the project team, and any risks or constraints that the project might face throughout its duration. Other items that may be included are the business case for the project, analytics to be tracked throughout the project, and a high-level overview of project phases, if applicable. So now that we've covered the initiating phase of hybrid project management, we also defined what project artifacts are and went over the key artifacts in this phase. Previously, we walked through our 5-phase model of hybrid project management, and in the next video, we're going to continue our deep dive into each of the phases of this model. Planning is the next phase in the model, and we will be also discussing 2 of the most important artifacts included in any project, the Gantt chart and the list of user stories. Thanks for watching the video, and we will see you next time.